What's up, guys? Welcome back to the driveway, where I do my best to cram as much value as I possibly can into these short, always free videos. And I've got an excellent video lined up for you today, so you're going to want to stick around from the beginning till the end, and let's see if I can't just provide a little bit of value to your day. Now, this week's video request comes from a subscriber who says he wants to learn how to stop being such a weak guy. Says he's a weak guy. He wants to be a stronger guy. So the direction that I want to go with this video is I want to explain how your moral objections can actually hold you back and stop you from excelling in life. Now, again, I'm not saying that morals are bad. I'm just saying that a lot of you guys have your moral objections placed in the wrong spots, and you may want to rearrange them to improve your life a little bit. Now, let's say you and I are sitting at a bar, and I see you looking over at a pretty girl, and I say, I think you like that girl. I want you to go over and talk to her. And you look at me and you say, no, I can't. She has a boyfriend and he's standing over there. And I look at you and I say, don't you worry about that. I'll distract the security guard. You can run over there and punch her boyfriend in the face, and then you'll have dibs on her. You can talk to her all you want. Now, most of you guys would have a moral objection. You don't want to encroach on their relationship. You don't want to punch the guy in the face, and you don't want to disrespect anybody. So, you have an objection there and you say you're not going to do it. But what if I look back at you and I said, well, last week her boyfriend was sitting where you're sitting, and I told him to walk over and punch her ex-boyfriend in the face, and he's her new boyfriend. So if you're unwilling to do what he did, that means he's stronger than you, you are weaker than him, and he deserves what he has, and you do not deserve what he has. So I guess just sit there and enjoy your drink, take the loss, and deal with the fact that you just missed out on a golden opportunity. Now, I'm not telling you to punch somebody in the face. What I'm telling you is, somewhere along the way, if you want to excel in life, you're going to have to make decisions that are going to affect other people in negative ways. And I know a lot of you guys were raised right by your parents, your preachers, and your teachers. You were taught to be compassionate to other people. You were taught to be generous. You were taught to generally be kind to other people. And that's great. That's all fine and dandy, but you have to accomplish things and become a man of high value before you're even going to be able to be compassionate, to be generous, to be kind to other people. If you're a nobody who has nothing and you have no power, how are you going to be generous? How are you going to be able to provide anything to anyone if you have nothing to provide? A lot of people would say Hugh Hefner was a man of poor morals. They would say he was a bad guy. They would say, he was dehumanizing and he was a womanizer. I completely disagree with all of those statements. Hugh Hefner provided food and shelter and substantial income to a lot of women, and men too, for that matter. When he had guests over to his mansion, he would provide them with cigars and champagne and anything they could possibly want. Why? Because they were his friends, they were his guests, and he was a man of high value. He was going to be compassionate to those around him. He was going to be generous and be kind to the people that he cared about. And he had the ability to do that. But I guarantee you, when it came to sitting at a table and negotiating a business deal, he was a fucking fuck. He was the biggest dickhead you could ever look at, okay? He was cutthroat. He was fucking terrible. There were no morals involved into cutting these deals. He was trying to make many millions of dollars for himself, which could potentially cause other people to lose many millions of dollars. It's kind of the way it works. But he was willing to do it so he could be a man of high value, and he could have the ability to be generous, to be compassionate, to be kind to the people that he cared about. Now, This holds true in just about any aspect of your life. You might just be a regular guy. Maybe you're straight out of high school and you're looking for your first job, or maybe your second job. You're interviewing for a job. You don't even really need this job. You're going to be just fine without it. But there may be somebody else interviewing for that job that absolutely desperately needs that job. They have a family to support. They have kids to feed. They have bills to pay. But you're going to take that job. You have to take that job. If you look over at that other person and you say, you have a moral objection towards taking this job, you want to see them do well, that's your version of being generous, being compassionate, being kind. Well, okay, that's fine. But if you would have took that job, maybe you would be one step closer to having the value of maybe having the ability to be generous and kind enough to actually help that person out. That's why you have to take shots in your own life. And again, any aspect of life. Any college campus, you have football players, right? At one time, those guys were high school football players, and they were nobodies. And they went out on the practice field, and they had to make a decision. Do you want to knock the shit out of somebody or not? You might hurt this guy. You might affect this guy's ability to play football in the future. You might knock the shit out of somebody. You might ruin his chances of getting a college scholarship, but that hit is going to be the hit that's going to get you a college scholarship, and then you're going to become a man of high value, and you're going to have the ability to be compassionate, to be generous, and to be kind to the people around you. So the point of this story is, if you place moral objections, they're actually preventing you from achieving things you want to achieve, which is what a lot of guys do. Every day you do it without realizing it. This is when you are a weak dude. Okay, a strong person is kind of bullheaded. You have enough backbone to keep moving forward, even when you know what you're doing might not be 100% right, but the goal is worth achieving, so you're going to keep moving forward. I know this video might be a little bit boring. It might not be the cool video just strictly talking about how to get girls, but most of these videos, when we talk about how to get girls or how to have a decent relationship, most of these rules apply to every aspect of your life. Okay? Every aspect. It's all the same. If you want to achieve things, if you want to get what you want out of life, these are the things that you have to do. These are the steps that you have to take. So again, I hope this video provided a little bit of value to you. And if it did, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. And that's all I have for today, guys. Until next time, see ya.